Good morning everyone, this is Neha and from today I am going to start a new series. It's a very small sequence especially for the back pain. I know a lot of people who have been struggling from back pain, they don't find results with doctors and medicines because the reason for the back pain could be your posture, could be your internal strength of the spine. So when I am going to start this series, you can start with me to practice. It is a follow along sequence. It's a very small sequence for about 8 to 12 minutes between that. You can add this either after any of your regular regime. If you are practicing anything, you can keep it as a part of it. In the end, last 10 minutes, you can conclude your practice with this. So this is going to be extremely helpful for you for your back pain. This can be done with any beginner. You don't need any prior experience. You don't need a lot of warm up. Even if you're not doing anything else, you can directly jump into this series. Also, this is going to help you to strengthen your spine. If you're looking for something specially for the spine, only for the spine, then here you are. Let us start together. As we are starting from very basic, remember all your spine strengthening is in this series. Let's start. So once you stand comfortably, we are going to do warm up only for the spine. Okay. To start with, keep your knee, you can observe my knee now. So from here, bend your knee a little. So from your straight knees, you are taking your knee slightly out. Now once you are in this posture, spine straight, you can keep your hand on the stomach and one hand in the back. So now inhale, focus on your spine, give a mild stretch to the back. Even if you can go more, try not to, just give a mild stretch to the back. Exhale forward. Here you can see the spine which is not rounded. Try to push your shoulders wide, forward. Inhale back. When you go back, your knee can be slightly straight, that's okay. But especially when you bend forward, your knee has to be bent. Now inhale and exhale. Inhale back, exhale. A mild stretch. 5 more. 5, forward. 4, forward. 3, forward. 2, forward. 1, stay here, breathe in. See, I am able to breathe comfortably, that's what you should focus on. Don't struggle to breathe. Forward. Look forward, you can feel a mild stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Come to center. The slower you practice is always better for you. Now, keep your both the hands on the stomach. We're going to do a spine rotation 5 times each side, but complete awareness. Your mind, your focus has to be on your spine now. So, now keep your hands here, okay, not here, here, back. Now, try to rotate your spine. 1, slowly, 2, 3, very mild, 4, 5. Now, very small circle. If you make a bigger circle, it is not helpful. So, as small as possible, keep the smaller circle. 2, 1. Okay. Now, you are going to lift your both the hands up straight. Okay. When I say hands up straight, you can focus. You are going to lengthen your spine. You can feel a stretch in your lower back. The moment you lengthen your spine up, you can feel kind of a pull where your spine is trying to go up. That's all you need to experience. We're going to do this 5 times. So, from here inhale, lengthen your spine up, exhale down, inhale up, tuck your tummy in, lengthen your spine, exhale down, inhale up, tuck your tummy in, exhale down, lengthen, inhale, stay here, your stomach is tucked in, close your eyes, your spine is completely straightened, 5, 4, don't block your breath, continue to breathe, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Now simple side stretches. Lift your right hand all the way up. You're going to bend towards your other side 5 times. 1, go slow if it's your first day. 2, 3, 4. Be aware of your spine movement. 5. Drop it down. Other side. 1. Make sure that you're not feeling only stretch in the side, also you can see your spine, bending to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it down. Breathe in, breathe out. Now you can sit on the floor, few asanas over there. Once you come to Vajrasana, from here, keep your both the hands straight forward. Here the alignments are the major important thing which you must know. So your both the knees should be one arm distance apart from each other. So, and your knee and your heel is going to be in one line. Now from here, one arm plus one palm. So your spine is going to be in a straight line. If you want to work on your spine, you should never get bored with cat and cow posture. Always remember this. You should do it every single day, which will help you to have flexibility as well as strengthen your spine. Now, while you practice this, I know you have always been practicing this, but today, the way you practice, the way you look at it will be slightly different. Your entire attention should be on your lower back. You're going to close your eyes. Follow my instructions as it is. Now, as you inhale, first take your spine in. Try to open up your chest and look up. Take your spine in as much as you can. Now, exhale, round your shoulder, look down to the stomach. With all your awareness and the focus, you're going to inhale, spine in. Push your spine in as much as you can. Take a long breath in. Now, while breathing out, you're going to slowly move your chest in. Round your shoulder. Inhale up, slow movement. Exhale down. You need to have a lot of patience to practice. The slower you practice is better. Inhale up once again. Exhale, round your shoulder. The last one, inhale up. Hold. 5. Observe your spine and the sensation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now exhale, round your shoulder. Chin down to the chest. Stay there. 5. As you breathe in, breathe out, you can observe your spine. 3, 2, and 1. Now open your eyes. Okay, get your knees slightly closer to each other. Toe pointing out. Okay, from now, keep your shoulder rounded. Okay, from here, your shoulder is rounded and you're going to maintain this posture of your spine. Now from your rounded shoulder, you're going to go to child posture. But in child posture, you need to drop your hip down completely, right? Here, you're going to just give a stretch to the spine. So, imagine from here, rounding your shoulder and just pushing it back. You can feel a good stretch here and then you're going to come back. Once again, from here, because you need to correct your posture. If you do it wrong, then there is no point practicing this. From here, round your shoulder, extend your shoulders out. Now, tuck your tummy slightly in. Now, see if you are able to push your spine out. Extend your arms, center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale few more times, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, the last one, inhale and exhale, and come to child posture. Drop your head down. Now from here, come and lie down on the stomach. Place your palm next to the chest. See? Now your palm is not next to the chest. In fact, your chest is in between your wrist and the elbow. It should not be too down, it should not be too up. Keep it comfortably, fingers open, toe pointing out. Keep your legs not too closer but not too away. Just parallel to each other. Now, as you inhale, you are going to lift your chest up, but you are not going to lift your elbow. Let's practice. Inhale up and exhale down. You can feel a mild stress in your spine. Inhale up. So you are pushing the floor, but then you are not lifting your elbow. Exhale down. 3. Inhale up. Exhale down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. Observe your spine. 7. Down. Keep your eyes closed. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Stay here. You can engage your knee and the hip to make yourself stay up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Palm next to the chest. Now slowly come to child posture. Slowly come up. This is all you need to practice on the day 1. Remember, if you are doing anything else, you can always add on to this. If you are not doing anything for the spine strengthening, flexibility, for the back pain because of your posture corrections or whatever reasons, you can practice this. You must practice this and you can see the results. Otherwise also in general, you can add it in your regular routine. Now, when I talk about day 5, you can always repeat. Today day 1, tomorrow you practice day 2, third day you practice day 3, and after this you continue. And I can promise you that within 1 to 1.5 months, your back pain will completely go away. You can see the results. And if you have practiced, if you have any doubts, drop it in the comment box. We'll definitely reply for that. Thank you.